Yeah, something I've always been focusing on is to allow through the interfaces or through the technology that we build to allow the
Mm,
users to understand what it is that is happening, basically, and to give them an idea of what are the concepts behind the answers the technology gives, how is data treated. It becomes a little bit abstract to talk about it like that, but I do think that there are two aspects of that. First of all, people, the students that you're talking about, they go into work to work in a company someday. The better they are trained in understanding what actually is happening in technology. How
mm,
does data, where does data come from? How is it stored? How is it moved around? How is it managed? How is it rendered in algorithms? How is an algorithm? What's the concept of an algorithm and how does it work? You don't need necessarily to be a data scientist or an expert in mathematical optimization or whatever to understand how an algorithm is working. If you understand the concepts, then you are much better equipped understanding what is actually happening when a system presents you with a result than if you don't have that insight. So I think that's a personal responsibility you can take on as an employee of the future. Say, I need to understand that because then I understand also the ethical aspects of what these systems spit out. Then, of course, there's the ethical parts of how do you then construct the actual algorithms, and how do you what if you can do a lot of good, you can also do a lot of evil, and you can hide a lot of things.
yes.
How uh, and I think the politicians are going to play a massive role in handling that. And I don't think many people I talk to say that it just needs to be regulated as we regulate the pharma sector. Um, Maybe we can find inspiration, maybe not. I think it's quite different from pharma,
Yeah.
for lots of reasons.
Mm,
Do we need to? How do we? I don't have any answers for that. I'm just saying that the politicians, both locally, here, I sit here in Denmark, so the local politicians in Denmark, even in the small communes in Denmark, to the
mm,
level of the EU, to the level of the United Nations. I don't know, but they all have a responsibility in now setting the scene in a way that we can control.